Live on YouTube. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. There we go. Monetization on. How's everybody doing this evening? 6/27/24. Today is Thursday, right? Yeah. All right, let's grab this. Let's grab this. Do that. Come over here. Be right with you. I'll just get my little channel set up on TikTok. I don't know why I have to keep redoing it, or on YouTube. It should grab this stuff. I don't know why it doesn't. Atlanta. Today's date is the 27th. Yeah. 6/27. Yep. All right. We'll see if anybody's here. Oh, shoot, fire. Where's there we go. Restore session. TikTok. There we go. All right. Good evening, everybody. Finally, that took a minute. What's up, R. Marcus, Steve, Tony Plesh? What's up, guys? What's up, everybody on TikTok? What's up, everybody on YouTube? What's up, LT? Rock the Bach, Jay Parker, Jones 808. Driving's just listening. Cool, LT. Thank you. What's up, Mark Harkins, Nathan Horner, Kelly McMahon? Okay. I think we're golden. What's up, Glow? I don't think I ever finished training, Glow. Okay. What we're looking at tonight, we have two different versions, the still developing versions of the Holy Grail Signal. What's up, Neville? Good evening, Ron. Good evening, Henry Chassain. What's up, Henry? Yeah, we don't care that it's being shared. Hold on. Poop. So what I do when we get the signal coded according to the order of operations that I give Keith, the amazing coder that it is, codes these things for us, and then we test them. What do we test for? Well, this is the Holy Grail trait, so it has to be 100% accurate. We'll have the initial testing, which was kind of iffy. Then we refined it, and it was still kind of iffy. And now we're on our, I think, our third iteration, ITERATION iteration. Good evening, Adam. What's up, Casey McMahon? Good evening, Moto 3330. So what we're going to do is we're going to look over. By the way, you're in the money on your NAS buy stops from today and your SPX buy stops. And I know you're in the money on your US 30 buy stop because I'm in the money. But what we're testing tonight, what we're looking at tonight is going to be testing the Holy Grail Signal. Somebody made fun of the Holy Grail name. That's fine. I don't give a fuck. All I know is when I'm done with this signal, it's going to be exact. So what you're looking at when you see these little lines right here, you're going to notice it says buy. It doesn't give you any time frames or anything. It's either going to be a buy or you'll see them pop up. See buy, 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 and then sells. So it's unlike the other signals. No one will get this indicator put on their charts. It'll be strictly into a private Discord room. Tier 1 will be giving one of these free signals a month when we're finished. Tier 2 will get 2 free signals, Holy Grail signals a month. in tier 3 will receive unlimited signals. What they are, and it won't happen too often, but they'll be going out, looks like, for NAS and SPX for sure, possibly gold, probably gold, and possibly a few other symbols. It's looking very promising. US 30 big time twice. Nice, Jay Parker. Congratulations. So nice they did it. I know, right? They dropped it down and pulled it back up again. They're kind of silly when they do that, but whatever. Rock the Bach. Jay Parker. Nice, Adam. Good evening, everybody. I'm waiting, kind of stalling for everyone to get here. What's up, Julius? Good evening. Well, it's evening where I'm at, 9:35. Got the grass cut today. The guy did a fantastic job. I got too much shit done today. Still fasting. Going to fast till tomorrow morning. It'll be a 4-day, 2-day dry, 2-day water fast. I'll be eating tomorrow, it looks like. And then hopefully Saturday we're in St. Thomas. Not fasting when I'm in St. Thomas, St. John. That's for fucking sure. Kind of what I got ready for it. I'm fasting now, so I'm ready for it then. How's everybody's day been? Been okay? We're going to be going over testing. It's not going to be the most exciting thing unless you like to learn how testing goes. Literally, all these indicators you see right here were tested. Some of them make the cut. Obviously, most of them don't. And these aren't even all of them. We probably have an additional 100, maybe 200 that are not on here that we didn't even develop in. We just tested them out before they even got to this point. So it takes, actually, one of the simplest things we've done is this, is the code for the Holy Grail trade. And if you don't know what a Holy Grail trade is, it is a trade in theory, which is soon to become impractical, not impractical. In theory, the trade that cannot miss. Because there's going to be, we're reading, when you see this signal right here, it's reading at least 4 other charts, depending on the symbol we're using. And we're using it against the opposite type of trade. So what we're doing is we're comparing this signal right here to several other different symbols. Don't ask. It gets pretty complicated. All you're going to have to worry about is rules of entry. Is it going to be market order or not? And right now, I think it's not going to be, but we'll see. We shall see. And what we're going to do is we're going to test it. How we're going to test it, we have 2 different versions calling out 2 different time periods, as you can see. And then we're going to go around and we're going to see which one is a better entry for us. What's up, Johnny Gree? Hey, Kimberly Harrington. How have you been, Kim? What's up, Kim? Tommy, Kick. Tommy made a $200,000 trade today live with us. Holy shit, he has big ones. US 30. 41 lots, I believe. $200,000 trade he made in profit. Fuck me. I've never done anything like that. I forgot what my biggest trade was, but I think it was like 36,000 or something. 38. I don't remember. It was a good amount, but not that kind of amount. I'm glad you've been good. 46 lots. Oh, I thought it was 41. Sorry, Jay Parker. Oh, cool. Yeah, Tommy kicks ass. Yeah. I still say to this date that Tommy is the best trader I've ever trained. He caught on super quick. He was totally open-minded, listened to everything, and literally an hour later, he was making $8,000 and $10,000 trades, options at the time through Thinkorswim. All right. You think enough people are here? I think we can get going. So what we're going to be doing tonight is something totally different than what you guys are used to. I'm not going to be looking at charts. I'm not going to be calling out trades. I'm not going to make any trades. You guys can kind of help me along the way, and you're going to help develop the Holy Grail trade. We have 2 different versions made. They're on my screen already. The Holy Grail trade is basically will work every time unless God wants it not to. Both versions are extremely good. I'm going to show you on different time frames exactly what they're looking like, so it doesn't matter. Don't worry about the time frame. There's really no way. A lot of you guys try to like guess and figure things out. Just go with it. And all we're going to do is none of that. We're going to make sure which one is a better entry for us. And then if we can do market orders or not, if I'm going to have to make rules upon entry, which I think I'm going to have rules, which won't be a problem. And no, this has nothing to do with the time period is on. These lines, the buy and sell lines you'll be seeing, are taking in consideration anywhere from 4 to 6 different symbols, reading 4 to 6 different charts all at the same time. So when these pop up on NAS or SPX or gold, and yes, it's looking really good for gold, by the way, Kim. Does anybody have any questions before we get going? Yes, you made a lot of money on US 30 twice today. Yes, you made a shit ton of money on NAS today and SPX. But that's not what we're talking about. Does anybody have any questions regarding the Holy Grail trade? Some guy left a comment making fun of it on the last YouTube video. I don't give a fuck if you like the name. I don't give a fuck if you believe it's here, but you're looking at it. So you can deny it all you want, but there's our first signals from the Holy Grail trade. 2 different versions. And we're going to go back now. We're going to test them and see which ones we like best and if their entries are correct and all that good stuff. No questions from anybody. 7s if you guys all want to do this. If not, you guys can leave. 7s if you want to see me test this out. If not, go ahead and leave because this is what I'll be doing. All right. How much is the Holy Grail? What's up, Winston Bailey? It's free. Anyone that's in tier 1 gets 1 Holy Grail signal for free. Anyone that's in tier 2 paying for it when it's released gets 2 signals for free. Anyone in tier 3 when it's released gets unlimited signals for free. And you can't buy just the Holy Grail trade. At this time, you can't buy just the Holy Grail trade. You have to get the system. You have to have the sniper. This might change on that, though. At this time, you have to buy the system for $575 for the year. You have to pay $150 a month for the sniper, and then you can get whatever tier trading you want to get signals. So there will be rules. That's what we're going to debate upon. I want to make sure we have the correct entry so we don't have too much drawdown. I don't think we'll have rules, but if we do, it'll just. Matter of fact, what I'm saying by rules is order of operation. You guys won't have rules. Let me be clear on that. Sorry, I'm digressing. What's going to be rules are the order of operations. Do I add in before the buy line goes? Let me be clear. Watch. Do I add in before the signal goes out that Keith has to code it to cross a certain EMA? Then the signal goes out. So yes, there's going to be order of operation rules, but not for you guys rules. When this signal goes out, you'll be able to do a market order. You'll have to hold it now, but you'll be able to do a market order. That's correct. Good evening, Marcus Cratius. I now know is the greatest ruler of Rome or something, he said. Richest man. I love the name. What's up, Jamie Rojo? Ken Lauder. Well, okay. 14, 2 times 7. Not following that. What do you mean, Ken? I'm sorry. Good evening, Ken. Who's over here on TikTok? What's up, Harris? There is no name on this person. That's weird. What's up, user 3155? What's up, respect? All right, let's have some fun and see what we see. No, this is what we do to see how things are flowing with the code, with the order of operations. Now, don't forget, we're combining multiple symbols across multiple timelines to see this one line. It's crazy, Kim. If you thought about what we're doing, this is insanity what we're doing. But it's working. So we're going to go with that as a good thing. And it can, don't worry about 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute. It doesn't matter what time period I put this on. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to drop it down here somewhere. All you guys have to worry about is what time period I tell you to enter it on. That's all. This should be exciting to you guys. I don't usually share. I've never shared this back portion of you. So this is what we're doing. 2 different versions, both Holy Grail trades. A Holy Grail trade signal is one that is supposedly going to be unmissable. Now, I'll probably give it like a 95% win rate, but I think we're going to be better than that. The current signal should be a 95% win rate, actually. But again, this is going to be a little more particular. We might have it working on, well, for sure it's going to work on NAS, SPX, probably gold. And I have a feeling it's going to be called out in about 5 other symbols at least. As crazy as it sounds, can you imagine we're going to have this is going to be amazing right here. Ken Louder. Oh, meaning absolutely less. Oh, 14, 2 times 7. Got you. I got you. Sorry, Ken. I got you. Sorry, I'm a little slow. Remember, I've been fasting for 4 days. 4 days. Tomorrow will be the start of the 5th. I'm breaking it tomorrow. All right. So what are we looking at? First signal called here. If you can tell, it's green and it says buy. So whenever we say a green and it says buy, we're looking to see, is there going to be a lot of drawdown? Is there not going to be a lot of drawdown? Is it going to pull in properly? Did it even read the signal, all the requirements of all the different symbols correctly? Did it or not? Not if financial advisors is protected. We do have a trademark on this. It is NDA protected. Blah blah blah. Please type yes. Okay, not a financial advisor right there. All right. So this is the first 2 signals that are called. And then this is what we're going with. Is this a better signal than this one? Yes, it is. Is it a lot better? Not really, but is it earlier? Yes. And then is there drawdown here? Let's take a look. Now we're on NAS, and evidently there isn't much drawdown at all on this one. And I don't think, maybe a tiny bit here. So what we can do, and yes, this does get a little tedious, I know, but we can take this back to here. I don't know if it'll show. We'll have to see if it's going to pop up here or not. Let's see. And what we'll do is, oh, Keith just woke up. Okay. And I guess there isn't one. Fudgicles. Damn. Hold on. Damn gone. Silliness. Why? Oh, why? I'm going to have to, let's see what time period. Yeah, that should pick that up. Let me go to the 1 hour and see. Let me see if it at least, we have to be able to track this so we can play them back so I can see what kind of drawdown there is. I know the profit, I could see that clearly, but we have to be able to tag this. Didn't do it again. Fuck. Let me go down to the 5 minute. Fuck. I might have to turn one of them off. That could be the reason why it's not reading good. Oh, forget it. It's not going to read that one. All right, let's go back here. Let me tag one off and we'll go back and do the second one. See, this is what I mean. You got to do all this testing over and over again. And you got to make sure it picks, and it's got to clear up, and it's got to catch things. Oh, Lordy. Let's see. But obviously, you can visually see there wouldn't be much drawdown. Yo, where did it fucking go? Now the signals are gone? Really? Hold on. I swear trading view is enough to drive you nuts. Okay, here we go. Let's see if it'll pick it up here now. If not, I'll just zoom in a lot, and then we'll do a manual read on it. Oh my gosh. Keith, why isn't this picking up? Oh, there it is. Fuck. Never mind, Keith. Go back to sleep. Keith. Let's see. All right. What's up, Keith Palmer, the great Keith Palmer? We're currently trying to go through the great code you just coded earlier today. I'm testing it in front of everybody live, trying to get it to play back the best I can. Shit, swear to goodness. I'm not even sure this is the actual signal right here. Let me see something real quick. Let me tag this one and we'll go back out to live and see where this is grabbed at. Doop. I didn't think so. This is actually the second signal. Oh, shit. So it's not even seeing the first signal to call it. Son of a beeswax. That's weird. So Keith, the signal I have turned, the code I have turned off is actually showing up on the playback. The code I have turned on isn't. That's quite ironic. Everybody give a nice round of applause to Keith Palmer. He is our absolute best coder in the history of the last 2 years of anyone I've ever dealt with. Plus, he's even a better man. He's doing all the coding for us, works for NASA currently. Works for Disney currently. Sorry, worked for NASA in the past. And he codes for us. Keith, what the fuck? Why is it reading a non-turned on signal? Yes, thank you, Keith, for everything. Yep, the man, the myth, and the legend. There's Keith. Well, fuck it. Let's turn it on. See, it's reading this one. That's too funny. Fuck. It's reading one that isn't even turned on. Boy, don't you just love how thing works? There you go. Thanks, Keith. Thank you, Keith. Says Tracy Ann Davis, Kimberly Harris. God bless Keith. Amen. God bless Keith, and God bless every one of you. Yay, Keith. Woohoo. Keith, 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 Keith. All right. So now that we do not have the access of the playback, which sucks horridly, I'm going to go ahead and do a close zoom in right here. And I'm actually going to go down to a 10-minute chart here. And we're going to see where those entries are at a 10-minute. And we're not going to see it, are we? Fuck. Oh my God, this thing is pissing me off. See what I mean? Fucking fuck. Hold on. Let me tag this again. I got to see something here. It's pissing me off. Let me go to the 15-minute. There they are. Okay, let me go to the 10-minute. There they are. Okay. So we can run from a 10-minute. That's good enough for me. We'll be able to see entries on this one. All right. Then again, all right, these are the first two. We're going to go ahead and look at these right here. And as you can see, these are two separate ones. This is the same Holy Grail, just with a little different tweak in the code, and this is a little different tweak in the code. You can clearly see they say buy and that they're green. The sell ones would be red. You can obviously see, even though I'd like to play this back, that there was little to zero drawdown on this. You can also see it didn't go below our EMAs like I would like them to for entry points for us, but it's still pretty good. You can come over to here on this one. A little drawdown right there, it looks to me, which I believe that is. Yeah, it is. That's a little bit of a drawdown, which obviously there's going to be some tolerance in there because of the way these things are being called. Oh, yeah, it's not even a couple pips. That's cool. And then this is a buy also. You can clearly see they're both good. Very little drawdown, and they're both accurate. Let's take a look at how accurate these signals are. So instead of staying on the 10-minute for our look, we're going to go up to the hourly, and I want to see how accurate these would have been. And this is what I do over and over and over again until you see, look at this shit. Holy fuck. Oh, I wish we can play these out. I think I can on that one signal. Look, still going. So these two signals would have been called out, roughly speaking, somewhere in here. And they went up to here. Whoa, 244 pips on that signal. I'm going to go ahead and say with a 2-pip drawdown and a 244 pip correct buy stop on either one, give or take a few, let's just say 200. I'm going to go ahead and say these signals were absolutely dead on, spot on, accurate. Either one is perfect. Would you all agree with that assessment? Very little drawdown, couple hundred pips up. We're dealing with, this is SPX? Holy fucking shit. 200 pips on SPX? Okay, that's legendary. I changed my whole, I was thinking that was NAS. 200 pips on SPX? Fuck. If no one thinks that's good, you're in the wrong business. Holy fuck. What's up, Nathan? Thank you, Nathan, for answering. Does anyone else think that this signal would be correct? We wouldn't have to add on any rules of winter entry, that this buy is correct. Super legendary, says Jay Parker. Thanks, Keith. You're the man. Amen. Keith is the man. All right. So that's the first one for SPX. We're going to have a similar signal, I'm sure, right here on NAS. So we're going to swing over to NAS. Yeah, there it is. All right, NAS, we're going to have to zoom in again on that. Oops, shit. Hold on. Let's see. Well, I can see. Let me see if I can just zoom in off this 1 hour. It'll save us a lot of time. All right. We're working on the Holy Grail signals. There's 2 different codes we're running. Keith is great enough to take my craziness and put it into, see, this is going to be a little harder to tell for the drawdowns. Shit, that's why I have to go down. Well, clearly this went up right away, and then clearly this one went obviously straight up. So again, they're probably not going to have a lot of drawdown on NAS, but I am going to have to not be lazy. Fuck. I'm going to have to go back to the, dang on it. I'm going to have to go back to at least the 15-minute and probably the 10. Let me do the 10 too on that. Let's see if there is any drawdown on these 2 trades on NAS. They're going to be roughly the same time. Yeah, there they are. Roughly the same time. And then if there are drawdown, can we make the entrances better? Can I make the signals be called at a different time rather than where we're calling them currently? All right, we're going to go to this first one right here. We're going to just look manually. I'd love to do this automatically. It's fucking around, so I'll work on it later without you guys. Little to zero drawdown on that trade. On this trade, I mean, maybe that one is a bit of a drawdown. Maybe. I don't think so. From here to there. 2 pips, 3 pips, 2.5 pips. Okay, so a little bit of a drawdown. This is on the 10-minute. We can go down to the 5 and the 1 minute, but I really don't want to put you guys to sleep. All right, we're going to go back to the hourly. And then we're going to look at this hourly and see how well it fucking did. And Lord help us on this. Oh my God, I couldn't imagine. Somewhere around there, up to there. 1,450 pips on NAS. We're reviewing a Holy Grail trade signals. We have 2 different versions going. These are a trade that should not miss, let alone should not miss. It generated over 200 pips on the first call out for SPX and over 1,400 on NAS. Again, if you guys are all okay with that trade, we put up a 7 on that one and say that's a pretty good call out it automatically made for us right here. And I'm going to say, yeah, for NAS and SPX, those are both extremely successful trades with very little drawdown. Again, I fully suspect some of these trades are going to have a pretty heavy drawdown, but that's why you can trade SPX a 0.01 lot size and eat 60 pips. Okay, so Neville says 7s. I don't know if I have anybody left on TikTok that's actually paying attention. All right, we're going to go backwards again. We're going to go for the next set of signals. And here's some buys. Kind of weird because I could have swore we had some sells in there, but whatever. Okay. 2 more buys. You can see the code is extremely close. The What's up? It's my time. What's up, Stacy? Hi, Stacy. What's up? It's my time. You'll see that these are very similar. Remember, these signals aren't on this chart, even though it's NAS. This signal is being generated by either 4 to 6 different other symbols on at least 4 to 6 other time periods. Then it generates this signal for us. And so far, we have Holy Grail signals working really, really well for NAS and SPX and gold. And then we think we have about another half dozen or so symbols that's going to work on also. This is a very complex signal. This isn't just right here on the 1 hour chart calling it like my other signals are, which take into account the 2 time periods. This is taking into account 4 different symbols minimum, 4 different time frames minimum, all giving us this one line that says buy. It's extremely complicated. There's no way you guys are going to learn how to do this trade. Zero possibility of it. So that's why I make it into just a signal. This is going to be freely given out to people in tier 1 that are paying. They get 1 signal a month, the Holy Grail, a trade that should not miss. Tier 2 will get 2 signals a month, and tier 3 will get unlimited signals a month. If you're paying for tier 2 or tier 3, you're going to get it. No, you will not get this put onto your charts. This is strictly going to be into a signal room, a special Discord signal room. Let's zoom in a little bit on these suckers. And right here, we're going to go to the first one. This is why I wish we could do playback. I hate seeing this shit. It drives me nuts when you can't get the playback. I've been spoiled now. All right, here's your buy signal is right there. So we're going to go ahead and say this immediately went from here to here. Went up 64 pips. On SPX, anything 2 pips or more, I'm counting it as a win. It's going to be hundreds and thousands, obviously, as you guys see. And NAS is going to be 5 pips or more. And gold would be $2 an ounce. But at any rate, we'll get into that later. All right, so that's this one. Here's the next signal right here. This signal had significant drawdown. Oop. It was popped here. It drew down to here. 57 pips. That's about the limit I'm going to allow. It's about 60 pip drawdown. Not ideal. The other one didn't have any drawdown, much better. I like the first signal better. But let's take a look at how high these suckers go, shall we? Let's see. Okay, so it dips there. So this is the first push. This is the only push we get. So on NAS, we went from the first signal. I can't even see the top. Hold on. 450 pips. On the next signal right here, the second one, we're up 279 pips. So the first signal that was generated by the 2 different ones produced less drawdown and made substantially almost double the number of pips. So the first signal obviously is much better for NAS anyways. We're going to check SPX. Am I selfish? I admit that. I will gladly accept this wonderful gift. Thank you, Kevin, Bree, Keith, and everyone who has helped put the pen to paper. Yeah, that would be God too. All right. So again, we're reviewing this. What? Well, it's the last chance stuff. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say all the signals so far has been significantly awesome. So this is going to be roughly here. And then this is at February 7th. So now we're going to go to SPX. We're going to see if any signals were called out around there. Okay, these are the first 2 we already did. And normally I would have two charts open and I would be going back and forth real fast. I'm trying to take my time with you guys though. Here we go. February 21st. So February 7th was NAS. These are a little bit later, it looks like, but that's okay. And these are SPX 500. What's up, Peter P? What's up, Pete? We're just going over the Holy Grail trade again. We're looking at two different versions of the Holy Grail trade. Pete, they're taking in consideration basically, I'll just say four other symbols. On top of what you're looking at, this time frame has nothing to do with what we're doing. It's just the buy signal or sell signal for the Holy Grail. And there's two different versions. I'm trying to figure out which one gives us less drawdown, gives us a better entry point, unless I have to change the entry point, because I don't want anyone to have rules. Kim's like, there's rules for this? I go, no. I mistakenly said yes, but there isn't going to be any rules. It'll be a market order entry. Now, you might have drawdown with it. I can't help that. So now we're looking at, we already had a very successful two pairs on NAS, two signals on NAS, and we're looking at the second set of signals on SPX. Undetermined at this time, Henry. You'll be trading off of somewhere between the 10-minute, 5-minute, and the 1 hour. That'll be determined later for your entries. We're not at that stage yet. We're just checking to make sure about the drawdowns. Is it an accurate, first of all, is it an accurate fucking call? Then we're worried about, is there drawdowns? So this is going to be another accurate call, you can clearly see. So we're going to go ahead and take this for what it's worth. We're going to come back here now. Yeah, you can't get any simpler than buy and sell, right? All right, so this is the first signal being called out. Without having to go back to the 10-minute mark, I can clearly see there is no drawdown whatsoever. So this is SPX. You entered your trade, your signal when it went out here. You'd have been up 80 pips. That's fucking good for SPX. Very, very good. Again, I'm looking for a couple pips on SPX and 5 pips on NAS. Anything over that's bonus. All right, here's the second one. Yeah, very, very little drawdown here. And about 25 pips. That's excellent. Excellent signal. But again, the first signal produced way more pips. Way more pips. So again, that's a good hint so far that we're the two better signals so far were the first code, not the second code. So that's good to know. Okay. Mind blown. Yes, Pete. If people understood what I'm doing right now, there would be 3 million people watching this instead of 30. This will be looked at in the history books eventually, I'm assuming. All right, now we're going to go back again on SPX. Again, we see 2 more buys. And we're going to have to zoom in a little bit. And this is hourly, so this is going to be a bit of a challenge. I might have to go down to the 10-minute. Oh, maybe not. All right. First Holy Grail signals called out here. 0 drawdown again. I mean, it might have been a pip. It looks like there was nothing. This had been your line right there and to there. SPX 16 pips is excellent. Let's take a look at this trade right here. And I can't do the auto playbacks even though I want to. Well, it wasn't working. I can try them again because it was only picking up the one code that wasn't on. I have no idea, which Keith can explain that to me. I'm sure it's just a mystery. There was a little drawdown here of about a pip. And it went up 10. So again, both signals were 100% correct. First signal was a better entry. Again, the first signal was a better entry. So that's beautiful. I'm just going to stick with SPX for a moment, then we'll come back. Did I turn off the cells? I'll have to look at that. We might have the cells. I could have swore I saw some. We have the code, though. I can flip them on and off. I'll look to see later. Oh, 2 more buys. You notice how closely accurate both these entries are? They're using a totally different order of operations. Yeah, look how close they're calling it. They're looking at least 4 different time frames, 4 different symbols, And they're generating these so similar. It's so cool. Freaking incredible, actually. All right. And this is call right here. So let's zoom in a little bit more on that one so I can get a better read. And if you think this is boring, you should try doing it for the 51 symbols that I had to do for the other signals that we first came out with. There was a 1 pip drawdown, and it immediately, I don't know if this is a drawdown too. Yeah, there is. We'll take just this top one. About a 4 or 5 pip gain, so you'll probably get 2 or 3 pips out of that. That's cool with me. With little to no drawdown. And by the way, I'm just looking at the short term. Technically, I'll show you what's going to happen. But you wouldn't get out of these trades for a long time. Basically, you're not going to get out of these trades for hours and hours and hours. 7 pips on that one. That's excellent. So very little drawdown and immediately gain. Now let me show you. You'll be holding these trades for a very, very long time. If you want. That's up to you. Look at this shit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you might be holding this trade for fucking ever, actually. But this is a... there's rules. I'll tell you when you'll get an exit number too when it's done. 200 pips again. 200 pips again on SPX. That's fucking crazy. What day are we on? This is December of 2023. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go back to NAS then. And we're going to check. Yeah, we're on May. Okay, we're going to go back. Now we're going to flip over to NAS because I'm very comfortable with what I was seeing there. I'm a little concerned of why the cells aren't popping up, but we'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, these are the ones we already did. And we're going to go back to the next set right here. Okay. Now we're looking at NAS. SPX calls have been perfect. There's been no issues whatsoever. Look how cool these are to be. Very, very similar. All right, this is NAS. If you're like, why'd I have to see this? Well, you get to see some of the work that goes into what you guys get to reap the benefits of. Why does he charge us every month? Fuck out of here. You guys want to do this shit? All right. It went up almost 10 pips immediately, but I'm going to say that's bullshit. Then it dropped down. I can't see the final number. Hold on. Oh, I don't know. Fuck. It's the same color. Fuck. I don't know how low this went. I'm going to go to here. It dropped down 28 pips, which is not a bad drawdown at all for NAS. At all. You guys better be able to eat 30 or 40 pips or you don't take that symbol. Trade SPX. You'll be down $30 instead of $300 if you were doing like US 30. All right. So not a bad drawdown. Not great on the second one. First one had very little. And now we're going to go ahead and see. Holy shit, this is going to be some fucking money here again. Right here. Okay, good. Well, hold. Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys are going to be holding these trades a lot longer than you're thinking. These trades are going to be held for hours if you want to hold them. They're not going to be second trades. You're not going to hold them for a second and get out. 232 pips on NAS. Very, very good. Extremely good. I like that. Still no sells. Still no sells. Interesting. Okay, we're already back to December 2023. Let's see if there's any. Yeah, here's some. Okay. And again, normally I would have a couple charts open. I'd be looking at the 10-minute, the 5-minute, this hourly, and comparing. I'm just trying to do it a little faster for you guys so you can see it. Ooh, look at this one. All right, so this is our buy issued here. You can clearly see it did jack fucking shit other than go down, which we don't know the depth, but that's about 50, 60 pips minimum. Not ideal. Not liking that particular call at all. Ooh, well, then again, oh shit. Then again, whoa, this is a big one. I'll just take this first bunch right here. So that first one was up higher and it went to here. 590 pips. So 500 pips. Holy fuck. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty successful, but you're going to have to eat 60 pips on NAS. That's a bit steep. Let's see if this other one's a little better. Here we go. There we go. All right. This one here was here on that trade. Very, very little drawdown. Hell, I don't see any. I don't think there was any drawdown. And it'll be up an additional, that'll be up 500 pips. So the second signal was actually better in this case. Still both of them completely 100% accurate. We've had yet to find one inaccurate signal on SPX or NAS. Does anybody have any questions of over what we're doing? Laugh out loud. This isn't charging the money you make from this. It's basically free. Correct. Anyone on TikTok or YouTube have any questions? Look, a lot of you left. We were at 40 something and 20 something. Everyone got bored. So when I don't actually trade and go over all this, everyone's just like, oh, this is boring. Well, that's my life. I got to get this all figured out for you guys. I'll ask if he wants to call in. I'll ask if he wants to call in. He probably doesn't if he just woke up. You probably don't. All right. So again, I'm just seeing correct signal after correct signal. I don't see any issues with anything, especially for the buys. Maybe I have the sells turned off. I don't know. I'll look at that in a second. I mean, these signals are just kicking it. There's a sell finally. Holy shit. We might have the settings too high on those. So then again, we have two sell signals. Yay, finally. This is on NAS. Let's see if we have a little drawdown. I like the basic signal of buy and sell very something. Yeah. I came from TikTok. What are pips, y'all? What's up, Loki the Wolf? Got to put in the grind if you want the results. Correct. I love watching the charts. That's awesome. Can't wait. Awesome. A pip is just basically, consider it like a dollar, a point, a percentage. It's the smallest percentage in pip, and it's the smallest percentage of the stock that you can trade as a pip. Actually, that's a tick, but I don't want to get into it. For indices, it's just basically a dollar. So for every 0.01 you put in, you'd make a dollar. In indice land, you would. This is great. I'm saving to buy the system. Nice. It's my time. Yay. All right. So we're just going over the Holy Grail trade. This is going to be a signal that is sent out. And we're just making sure these signals are accurate. Not only just accurate, but I want to make sure there's no drawdown or very little. We're on NAS right now. The drawdown here would be 24 pips within reason. That's no big deal. You should be able to eat at least a 20 pip. I would say a NAS a 30 to 40 pip. And it made 149 pips. That's fantastic. Over here, we have a sell again. This is the second signal we're testing. So it would have been called here, which would be right here, actually. So the second signal, depending on how you're looking at this, would have had a 50, I would say a 60 pip stop loss. Not ideal, but let's see how these played out. Yeah, beautiful. Holy shit, this is going to be good money right here. So these both played out virtually identical, a little difference, but both made 500 pips. 500 pips. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that's a good sell signal. And more importantly, they're both 100% correct. I'm trying to get you guys to have the least amount of drawdown pot. Oh, shit, it didn't end. Hold on. Hold your horses. This is just the first leg. It ended up going down over 800 pips. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, that's a good signal on NAS. Let's see if we have a similar one, a sell right here on October 19th, 2023 on SPX. Let's see if we can get to October and see if we can get a sell. I just want to see SPX sell. I won't keep going with this too much longer. I'm probably going to cut it. But you guys are getting the idea of what I do, what I go through, what Keith goes through. Usually we're on the phone together. My son is off work. Okay. Give me just 1 second. Are you guys bored over there? It's fun for me. I don't mind. I love being in the charts and doing this shit. Are you guys bored? We're down to 9 people on TikTok. What's up, Abil Cashew? Nathan says amazing and simple. Yeah, it is. Do you guys understand what you are looking at? Buy and make money, sell and make money. That is true, Peter P. It's exciting. Great. That's great, Nathan and Jay Parker. I love that. Okay. All right. So now we have sells confirmed. And I guess I can speed up the process for you and show you what it looks like all over the place. There's not going to be a ton of signals called. That's not the point of these signals. The point is when these signals are called, look again, SPX, that they are correct. Better than here. Oh, yeah. How's the debate going? I forgot about that. Hey, happy birthday to me, 1020. Peter P, win-win. We're chilling, so we're putting stops and buys for quick money for long buys. No, this isn't quick. No, these are going to be held for a long period of time, these trades. If you want, that's up to you. You're being held for hours, actually. Another correct set. Here's another one. Look at this shit. You get this one, then you get these two again. Holy shit, we're only getting one signal. And see how close these two are. It's crazy how close. It's amazing that different code yields you such amazingly similar results. It's shocking to me to see that they're calling out these two different Holy Grail trade signal codes are calling out. So look at this. This is big time different. First signal caught this huge up, very little drawdown. Second signal missed it, but caught this. That's very interesting right there. Let's see how this one did. To me, these both look a little late right here, but let's see how this goes. First signal is perfect. You'd make a lot of money on this trade right here. I like how it went in our channel too, but let's just see. Buy was here. Draw down about 15 pips. Only made about 15, but good enough. This buy is bad. This is a bad one. Let me see why it called this the wrong way. Oh, it's just the drawdown. It went up and made a shit ton of money. Yeah, it went up and made a ton of money. See, what's going to happen is you're going to have rules to hold to, and you'll hold the trade all the way through this movement. And all I'm saying is by the end of the movement, you'll either make money on the buy or make money on the sell. So this is a process you go through, working your way back through checking each one with why and where correct. And then I go back for years. This is already years. This is 2022. So I'll go back for years and years and years on SPX. And I'll go back years and years and years on NAS. And then if I think gold's an option, I'm going to go back years and years and years on gold. And then if I think any other thing's an option, I'll go back years. See, here's gold. Told you. I'll go back years and years and years on GBP, JPY if I think that's a good option. I'll go back years and years, and I do it for everyone I think. I do it manually. I'm trying to do it electronically, but these shitheads won't work. And then I'll do it well, you have to do it on a certain time frame. Right now, I'm just doing it on a generic one for you guys. Everyone, this is the work that it takes to bring something this amazing to us. Massive thanks for this work. Absolutely, Peter P. It takes a lot of work. People kind of take advantage or don't. What's up, VIP Don? What's up? They don't understand, like, why does it take so long for the signals to come out? What the fuck? It took us basically from December to July 24th. It took us 6 months to get the freedom indicator done. 6 months, and definitely from April the 15th on. So it took us 2 months, 2.5 months, straight out working all the time to get the machine gun signals done, the freedom indicator signal done for the machine gun and the Hydra. It's going to take us, well, should be done with all this testing and everything. I would say August, this should be done, maybe September, maybe July 14th. I don't know. See right here. This is gold. And again, you'd have to see the bigger picture on this. So maybe if I went up to here, I don't know how it's going to call them though. Let me see. Yeah, here you go. See if you see the bigger picture. Are these the right ones? See that? Yep, that's right. Yep, that's right. I should probably be on the 4 hours so you guys can see a little bit more clearer what I'm seeing. See, this to me is very concerning. This one is, I don't understand. I'd have to look. See, this one right here would be red flagged by me. We'd have to see why it's not doing what this is doing right here. And if we can make some kind of adjustment to the code so it doesn't call this trade right there. I don't like that trade at all. This is fine, perfectly fine right there. They don't realize the time involved. Labor of love, absolutely. And I love helping you guys. When this shit is all said and done, boy, there should be no excuses for any of you not to make any money. Bye. Perfect. So we just had this one. This one concerns me a lot of why this did this. This must be a partial thing. Hold on a second. Let me mark this real quick. I just want to check around on a couple things and see why it did this. And see, whenever there's an error, oh, fuck, this is part of a way bigger thing. Hold on. Maybe this isn't a missed call. It isn't. My bad. I wasn't looking big enough. See, so again, you guys are going to have to eat some pips sometimes, maybe. If it's called out, look, you have to eat all of that. How many pips is it? This is a bunch of shit right there. I don't like this one. We'll fix this. Yeah, well, 50, 60 pips on NAS. Oh, this is gold. This is gold. Hold on. Gold 27, 20. What the fuck is this? Might as well just say 20, 50. $50 an ounce in gold. That's too much. I'm not going to have you guys eat that shit. So I'll tweak the code, figure out why it called that, how I can make it not call that signal so you guys don't get a false signal on that. It is a correct signal, but no one wants to eat $50 an ounce on gold on that call. Then the rest are fine. Perfect. Obviously, perfect. Let's see if it got this sell right. Yeah, it went immediately down. Then it did its double M and then went down. Yep, that's fine. In other words, on this kind of trade right here, you open up 2, close one down, let the other one run. Pop. It'll make you money. Okay. All right. I'm good with that. This is roughly what I do. I'll be working on it probably most of the day tomorrow. And then, of course, we're heading to St. Thomas, St. John. And if you guys think I'm working on this code for fucking 1 minute when I'm in St. John. Now, I might do a live from there, from St. Thomas, but I am not a live, just to show you the ocean and shit and what we're doing. But next week is going to be very, very weak on me doing actual trading lives all next week. I mean, I care about you guys, but fuck that shit. I'm going to be in St. Thomas enjoying my beautiful wife and the beautiful place and the beautiful islands and the beautiful food and the beautiful everything. Nothing personal, but I ain't going to be working on this shit. Live from paradise. Correct the mundo, Adam. All right. Any questions on TikTok or YouTube before I go? Any questions at all? Please ask if you do. Thank you, Adam. Vacation is vacation, though. You deserve it. Thank you, sir. All right. No working on vacation, just Pete. Pete, if you go to China for a few months, you can't work either then. Pete will be trading from China. All right. I'll see you guys in the morning, though, Lord willing. I'll be on then. And then you guys, God bless you on TikTok. Have a great night. See ya. YouTube. Kevin does not know how not to work. Yeah, I do, Glow. I've chilled out over the years. I can chill. But to me, this is like passion. This is love. I just love doing this. I got to be honest with you. Now, I don't love it as much as like, we're going to do it more on vacation love, but I still love it. Yeah, it's still fun. Got to. If I didn't love this, it would drive you nuts. Thanks for all the hard work. You're welcome, Ken. You're welcome, Neville. If I buy next week, how big is the load? What's up, Loki the Wolf? How big is the load? Oh, you mean to get in? Just $575 for the year. Go over to safetytrade.com over here. Pay $575. If you want the sniper, this thing down here, this is $150 a month extra. If you want signals, I wouldn't get those anytime soon. I would learn the system first. But they range any from $150 a month to $350 a month. But again, just start with a system, $575. That's all you need. It works perfect. Yep, definitely not working. Good night, Glow. All right, good night, everybody. God bless y'all. Everybody have a good night. See ya. See you in the morning.